And now, before you is a broke college student. It's National Habitat. Do you have anything to say for advice?
Don't leave your pets alone for Thanksgiving break.
Bum, bum, bum. All right. Thank you for the advice. And now we're going to go over here where we're going to explain a problem with the basic solution. So also, just as the same as the basic solution, you're going to still follow the mass, oxygen, the hydrogen, and the electrons. That's the process you'll go. The only thing about basic is that you add an extra step with the hydrogens. You also have hydroxides. And so, as always, you're going to do a half reaction. So for the first one, it's CrOH3 going to CrO4 2 minus. So first step is mass, so Cr are balanced. Next is oxygen, so we have 3 and then 4. So in order to balance oxygens, we're going to add a water over here. Next are hydrogens. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to add 5 hydrogens over here. And so, but with basic solutions, what differs from acidic is that for every H we added, we need to add the same amount of OH on both sides. So 5 plus 5 OH minus. And so when you have an H and a OH, that makes water, right? So over on this side, there's 5 and 5, so that should make 5 waters. So to kind of write this out again. Okay, so now this is how it is once you add these. So now the very last step is the electrons. And so over here we have a -2 charge, and over here we have a -5 charge. So in order to balance these out, we're going to add 3 electrons. And so that is it for this one. So now we're going to go on to the next half equation, which is ClO3 minus going to Cl minus. So the Cl's are balanced. So next are oxygen, so we have 3, so we're going to add 3 waters. Next are hydrogens, we have 6, so plus 6H plus. In a basic solution, for every hydrogen you have hydroxide, so we're going to add 6OH minus plus 6OH minus. H and OH is H2O, so over here this would be the same as 6H2O. Let's see. Plus 3H2O plus 6OH minus, right? So now that we did all this, now we just need electrons. So over here we have a -6 and a -1, so total of -7. And over on this side we just have a -1. So in order to get from -1 to -7, we're going to add 6 electrons, right? So from here, that should be completed. So we have this reaction and we have this other half reaction. So now we have to combine them. But in order to combine them, you have to have the same electrons. So over here we have 3 and over here we have 6. So to make this turn into 6, we're going to multiply the whole thing by 2. So over here, I'm going to write it down. So since it's by 2, you should have 10 OH minus plus 2 H2O plus 2 CrOH3 going to 2 CrO4 minus 2 plus 10 H2O plus 6 electrons, and then I'll put the second one just right beside it. 6 electrons plus 6 H2O plus CO3 minus going to Cl minus plus 3 H2O plus 6 OH minus. So now we cross out anything that's on opposite sides, so those 6 electrons. Next, we're going to look at H2O. So we have H2O here, and we have H2O over here. We also have some over at this side, so this would be a total of 8. And we have 10, so these two would cross out, and this would give you, 2 H2O. And now we're going to look at, also, what we see is 2H2O and this 3O2. So since they're on the same side, you're just going to add them. So over here, we're going to X out the OHs now. So we have 10 and we have 6. So you're going to be left with 4OH minus over on this side. So after everything's canceled out, we're going to combine everything. So we should have 4OH minus plus ClO3 minus plus 2CrOH3 going to 2CrO4 2 minus plus Cl and then plus 5H2O, and that should be your final.